Hello, this is the Gray Archer again, and just want to show you the game that I'm working on through RPGMaker VX Ace. It's called the Second Sundering, and we're going to do a quick little playthrough of some couple elements of the game. This is the beginning of the game, and we'll start it now. Alright, so we have a little bit of backstory, and now it asks us to pick our gender. Our gender won't matter in the game, except for sometimes how characters will call you, or how things will be referred to you. You can choose random. I don't like gender to affect gameplay, but I think it's important to help you, the player, get into the game. I'm going to go with a male this time around. Has a blue color. Please choose your race. If you did it the other way, where it said to pick randomly, it would basically be like red or blue to determine if what you knew you were going to be. So I've got human, elf, and dwarf. Dwarf is basically strong in the physical areas, the attack and the defense, but weak in the magic. The elf is the opposite of the dwarf, strong in magic and weak in other things. Some of their weapons and armor change. The human has medium and armor and average and everything else. They've got swords. Elves have bows and light armor, and dwarfs have strong armor, bludgeoning weapons. For the purposes of this game, I'm going to go with the human. So please enter your name, basically using the basic keyboard setup for the game. Escape to backspace, arrow keys to move, and enter to select. So I'm going to just get rid of this person's name. We're going to call him Gray. I decided to add this in as a feature. I've seen it a bunch of times. Basically, if you do normal, it's the way the game is intended. Easy is going to have an advanced startup. You'll get a couple extra gold and an item that lets you level up, basically. So we're going to go with easy for the purposes of this video. This is asking you to enter your name, the player. It's kind of a callback to Earthbound from the Super Nintendo. I thought that was a pretty neat thing, so I'm gonna call myself Justin here. Alright, and we're ready to start. And this is one of the things where the gender that you play slightly matters. Like this box says help out his hometown in any way that he can. Obviously it's slightly different if you are playing a female character. So hopefully they'll let me look on the missing supplies, and then here's a little bit of a thing telling you kind of where you are on the map in the larger map of the forest. It says to talk to the villagers and don't head out into the forest quite yet. It tells you how to use the game and how to interact in it. Uh, this is for someone who's never played an RPGMaker game before. And save often, and also you can dash. You can pick up quests, and I have a quest journal that I coded. That was thanks to my girlfriend telling me about doing a quest journal, so that was a really interesting idea I had, and that she had, but I implemented, so I really liked it, so that's what I have now. And you get a quest journal. Basically, it'll be in your inventory as a key item. Keep track of your quests here. So this is for the Vilcus region, and it's divided into main quests, kill gather quests, and miscellaneous quests. If we went to look at any of them right now, for miscellaneous, say the firewood, we haven't discovered yet, so it's undiscovered, and we can get out of it. Looking snazzy, gonna get some gold, gonna look at flowers, gonna collect a bunch of things here. This is definitely for someone who's, wants to get used to clicking on things in the world, so you can interact. The bookshelf I've got here tells you various things, what different things are. So for combat, or for bosses and mini bosses that you really can't run away from those fights. But there's an important thing in here. We're gonna go for the old dusty spell book, and we're gonna get a scroll that's in that spell book, and that scroll is gonna be really useful to us. It's gonna let us learn a skill. Here's a bunch of items already, before even starting off the game. The XP jewelers, because we're playing in easy mode. So I'm gonna pick up this letter before I go. Come and talk to me by the pond in town. So this is really trying to guide the player through. This is their first experience into the game. So here's a little bit of more backstory, character motivation. If I finish enough tasks for the villagers, I'm sure that they'll reward me to help on the journey. I should check out the inn and general store if I want to buy better armor and weapons, or stock up on healing items. So it's, again, telling the person that there's something for them to do before they go out and just start killing monsters. The forest has become dangerous as of late, and supplies haven't arrived. The town is suffering. I hope that they'll let me go out to the capital and find why they haven't come. But I'm young, the guard's been warning us of bandits on the road. I want to prove myself so I can get permission to venture beyond the forest. They've seen my willingness to help before, but hopefully they'll trust me with more tasks. And I've been wanting to venture so badly. I've been alone, few travelers come, and I want to see the world. So we're going to go out and we're going to leave our house. We're going to pick up a quest from this guy. He wants me to get fairy dust for his plants, and that's going to be added to our quest journal now. So just to show you what that looks like. So this is going to be a kill gather quest. It's going to be the fairy dust quest, and now it's active. So it tells you who and where he is and what he wants you to do for him. This kid is saying about an old treasure hunter by a stream in the forest. And so we're going to get an update on our quest journal there. This one's going to be a little bit different. This is the ghostly treasure. It's a rumored one, so it's not quite active because we don't really know about it too much yet. It says to go to the store, protect yourself. We're gonna find a couple things over here, and we're gonna go and take a look. It's basically one big inn and general store. We've got this guy over here. He wants his growler. This guy really likes beer. This guy is a guard here. You can basically train and fight him and see what a combat is like before you go out and kill monsters. He's more of a way to just see what the combat system is like. These people here, you can hire one or the other. They're identical pretty much, except for the way that their characters talk in game. So I'm going to talk to one of them. Just going to talk to this one here. I'm going to hire that one. And right away, you have your second party member. it's actually part of the main quest that you pick one of them so that you're not alone. You're not alone anymore, going through the woods and whatnot. So we're gonna pick up a few more quests here. And this guy wants firewood. This person wants us to kill rats and get their tails. And let's see, this person wants us to get ooze. 3 of them. And here's the person who left us the letter at our town, or at our house. And she wants me to get miracle water. This is part of the main quest, instead of the kill and gather ones. So I'm gonna say sure. So that gets added as well. We're gonna go out and basically go around the forest and get out of this tutorial area, and maybe I can show you the next in the next video the dungeon. But basically, this tutorial area, there's a mini boss fight, a boss fight, and a bunch of kill gather quests. At this point in the game, I'm doing random encounters. I know a lot of people don't like them, a lot of people do like them. I kind of like random encounters. For special certain things, I like to have it where they're on the screen. You can actually interact with them and you force yourself into a battle. And those are generally the mini boss and the boss battles. But for right now, we're just starting the game, and this is going to be the Grey Archer signing off. Like my video, comment below if you're liking what you're seeing, or if you noticed some horrendous spelling error that I've done. But yeah, thank you for watching, and comment below.